Welcome, all of you. We'll have a presentation short as possible. I'm Hariharan, you are aware of it. This is Mr. Zai from Wiley. So he's going to represent our Wiley. He's a course provider. All the materials, all the study aids will be given by the company. So I'll invite him to give the introduction part. Once he finishes, then I will take over. I'll explain everything, what about CMA, CPA about. Okay?
Good.
Yes, take
Thank you so much, Mr. Hari. Hello, everyone. How are you? Good? Excited? Yeah? Thank you so much. So, yeah, again, you guys are excited? Yes. Yeah? So, I believe presumably everyone is from the accounting or the finance background? Everyone? Yes. Raise your hand, please. Okay. Accounting?
He's from accounts. He's a student of BCom.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
So, how many of you interested in CMA?
One
How many interested in CPA?
CPA. Money, you raise your hand, no?
How many is like undecided, doesn't know whether to go for CMA, CPA?
Not, maybe one or two.
One or two. That's really good. That's really good. So I would like to introduce myself quickly. My name is Zahid Kamil. I'm the senior manager for Wiley for test prep and certification. I've been in Wiley for 7 years. Before that, I have 5 years experience in training for CMA and CPA. We've been partnering with Emerge and Dr. Hari for the past 20 years. Now it's more.
More than 10 years.
Yeah, more than 20 years. Emerge is one of our elite partners, not only in Dubai, I can say it's in the area. So we really are happy to work with Emerge and Dr. Hari. We really support them. We work closely with each other. I mean, every day we have if not a call, an email, so we're always in touch with them. And we always discuss on different ways to help and support students to achieve their purpose, to achieve their objective, and to, move up the ladder of their career. And there is a good testimonial outside. You can read all the testimonials that Emerge have. And this is really from the great job that Emerge and the team and Dr. Hari are doing to support their students. So again, thank you for being here. I know it's a Saturday, it's a weekend, it's a nice weather, so everyone wants to enjoy the park, sports, whatever it is. But I think the first right step we have done is being here, and this shows how much you are determined. And such certification, you need to be really determined. You need to really be, I can say in a way that you're going to be sacrificing a bit, on your personal life and other enjoyment just for 6 months, for 1 year. It depends on how much investment you're putting by attending the classes and other stuff. And let's say 6 month, 1 year thing that you need to do, pass the exam, and then the sky is your limits, right? So I'll start quickly. The main reason we partner with Emerge is definitely first to support our candidates to achieve and pass the CMA or CPA exam, but our ultimate objective is for them to advance in their career. As we know, not only for the Dubai market, also for the international markets, how professional certifications, when we speak about CMA and CPA, are really demanded in the market, really important for huge companies to have their people certified or people who are certified to work in their company. So we are here to support you in that aspect. So today's presentation will be quickly about Wiley. I will be discussing the history about Wiley, our global certifications. I will go into the CPA and CMA tools, and then you guys, if you have any questions, you can just shoot it to me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So before we start, Dr. Hari was pressuring me that today we are on videos, so I better be performing well, or he's gonna be sending it to my manager. So please, all of you thumbs up to me. So yeah, about Wiley, we've been in the market for more than 200 years. We are are based in the US, in New Jersey, since 1805. So we started our company since 1805, and we have like around 5,000 employees worldwide. 50% of our revenue is outside of the US, and we are a $2 billion company. So we are very, very big. Definitely not, we are not only in test prep and certification, we are more than that. I can tell you, we are. So we have three streams that we really focus on. So in the global education, so most of you might be used our materials in the university time. We are very known for the managerial accounting and other definitely content and titles, but managerial accounting is one of our important titles, so definitely use it in your university time. Professional development, we have a huge portfolio on professional development like CMA, CPA, CFA, and other stuff that I'm going to mention in a while. And then global research. So these are the three streams that Wiley focus at on the local markets as well as global markets. Our partners, we have many partners. Definitely CFA Institute is our partner, IMA is our partner, AICPA, we recently started, publishing the materials that get to do with, finance or accounting, NASCA, GMAC, so these are CARIA, so these are our partners. Ernst & Young, we publish their materials, Bloomberg, so these are our partners, international partners that we work closely with them to publish the materials to make sure that they are, very close and very exam-oriented to help the students pass the exams. So these are our portfolio when we speak about Wiley test prep and certification. So in accounting, we have three programs, which are the CPA, CMA, and CRA. In finance, we are into CFA, CMT, FLM, FENRA, banking, CMA, CAIA, and CFP. Technology, we are into CompTIA and KMP, and then we are into GMAT and ACT. But definitely, when we speak about the Middle East region and India,
our products.
What did you obtain your CFA?
Just to give a help to the management in the decision making.
Okay. Why did you go for the MBA?
MBA? No, this is more into the cost-oriented factor, the CMA.
Very true.
And the profit. Mostly the owners always look into the profit.
Very
So
true.
if you control the cost, automatically you can make a profit. Even though your revenue is down, but if you control the cost,
Very true.
you can
Very
make a
true.
profit.
Very true. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a standalone.
I like your smile, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We can stand alone from this.
Okay. Anyone else? Maybe from the lady, from the only lady here. Why do you want to go for a professional certification, not MBA? Okay.
Carry on.
I mean, there are many reasons. Definitely the reasons you guys have mentioned are very right and very true. But also, if you look at it, over 200,000 students in a year sits for a professional development. 50% is outside of the US. But I mean, what is the passing rate, Dr. Hari, globally?
Globally, where CMA?
Yeah.
CMA is 35 to 40%.
CPA.
CPA is 50%.
So you guys, if you pass the exam, you're going to be clean of the clean, right? So not anyone can pass this exam because they are very, very, very hard exams, right? And it needs a lot of, time, work, practice. So we're going to mention that. In demand, I mean, CPA and CMA holders receive significant remunerations, access to every strong accounting finance industry in various roles. They are in demand. If you look, you go to LinkedIn or to any other jobs, right? Recruitment agencies. If you look for the finance and accounting, the first thing they ask is C-level after your name. They start with CPA, CFA, CPA, CMA. So this is an add value to your profile, guys, right? So if you are a professional certified person, your scope is bigger than working from a small company or a medium company. You have a bigger scope, right? So this is very important. Various target segments. So working professionals through companies, graduate, masters, and MBA students. So if you want to compare yourself with MBA students, right? So MBA students, honestly, I think MBA is hard. I'm not saying it's easy, right? But I mean, MBA student, if he attend the classes, if he do projects, if he do presentations, he might pass. But you guys have an exam. If you pass it, then you are the star. If you don't pass it, okay, you have a chance to repeat it again, but I mean, if you pass it on the second or third time, you're still, right, proving to others and to yourself that you are the right person or the skillful person to pass the exams. So it's very, very obvious. Time cost benefit, as the gentleman mentioned, right? So if you go and register for an MBA, minimum you're gonna pay for 2 years $30,000, right? Here, how much you're paying for CMA or CPA? Dr. Harry will mention it, but I mean around $3,000 maybe for CMA 2 parts, and maybe for like $5,000 for CPA, right?
Yeah.
This is an average, I'd say, right? So Dr. Harry will discuss the pricing later on, but this is the average of sitting for a CMA or CPA versus sitting for an MBA course, right? Rigorous exam, but first syllabus. As I said, it's a very rigorous exam. Syllabus which is oriented to the professional life, right? So Dr. Harry will be definitely covering some topics related to CPA, but he's going to give you some examples related to real life examples, right? Which is very important, which is an add value for you guys, for your careers, for your jobs, to implement in your work. So this is the difference. Financial cost benefit, as I mentioned earlier, like if you want to sit for CMA or CPA, it's going to be an average of 6K. Whether if you want to go for a master's degree, it's going to be around 30,000, 40,000. It depends on the university you're going to go for. Any questions till now? Questions? Happy?
Very happy.
Excited? Yeah? Okay. So again, these are the companies that are really in demand for the professional certified people. This you can have a quick look at it. Deutsche Bank, KPMG, Credit Suisse, PwC, Citigroup, so HSBC. These are all multinational companies, right, guys? So everyone would love to work in these companies. So I'll start quickly to go into the features of the certified public accountant. So Emerge is our partners on the CPA. They utilize our silver course package, which includes different features. I'll go quickly on the history of CPA. So Wiley has acquired a company called Efficient Learning in 2012, which is known for their CPA. So we have added a lot of other contents from our end because we had CPA content. We had added a lot of content. We had really also invested in the platforms, in the technical platforms. So we have created a platform where it suits a student to study, plan, right, and practice his knowledge. So this is our methodology, right? So plan, study, practice. Plan, study, practice. This is our methodology, and Dr. Harry also will speak more about it. General facts about our CPA. So we have an 86% passing rate, right? This is for everyone who uses CPA. We have an 86% passing rate, and definitely you need to utilize all the features that are in the platform, like the exam planner, number of hours needed, everything else, right? So this is a fact that I would like to share with you, but definitely, someone comes to me and say, yeah, okay, I didn't pass the exam. But if you didn't spend the right time, you didn't do the exam planner, you didn't read the study guides or the videos, then, sorry, I can't tell you. But I mean, you need to really go to the videos, to the exam planner and everything else to be one of these 86% people, right? So as I said, it's an online platform, so it's very, very, very nice platform, friendly using platform. Whoever will start the course on the 20th of December, right?
20th of December.
Yes, we're going to have an onboarding session. Someone from Wiley will come and will help you to give you a demo on the platform and everything else. So you guys will be also having some training on the platform before you start the course, right? And also it's selected by Big Four firms internationally, so we have a lot of Big Four partners in the region. So the CPA portfolio. So we have also if you buy the materials, if you register with the Dr. Harry and Emerge, and you buy the materials, you're going to have a 2 years access to the platform, right? So this is a 2 years access where you can, sit for the exams in these 2 years to pass the exam. And I mean, 2 years is more than enough, right?
2 years.
It's more than enough for you to finish the full pass exam. So this is a chance from our end, or like we can say in the other way, that we are hand in hand supporting you, partnering with you to pass the exams. Again, the best content with 2,200 pages of online study text, 140 hours of video instructions, 6,000 multiple choice questions, 300 task-based simulation questions, 40 plus written communication, 5,000 knowledge checks, 4,000 digital flashcards. Also, flashcards are online, and more than that. Also, you have bite-sized lessons, like 20 minutes lessons. The reason that they are short, because we have a study where, the shorter the video is, the more you can grasp the knowledge. So we have a lot of bite-sized lessons where you can watch for 20-30 minutes, grasp the knowledge, understand the topic, and then, you can do the practice questions and everything else. Definitely, you're going to have study guide, which is mapped to the videos and mapped to all the content here. And then also you have a mobile app. So if you are in the train, you are in the bus, definitely not driving. If you are anywhere which has no online connection, you can go into the mobile app, do the study guide, do the test bank questions, do the practice questions, and do the videos, right? So this is also helpful for you guys. Any questions? No? Okay. So again, these are like, when we speak about the lessons and the bite-sized lessons and the adaptive learning technology, this is when we speak about the performance matrix, where you can know how much you are getting or scoring per topic, what is your performance. This is very important. We have also online mentoring. If you have any questions, I know you guys have like an online group where they can send questions. Also, you have here online mentoring where you can write a question, and in 48 hours, someone from Wiley instructor can get back to you. Dashboards, exam planner, dashboards, and you can also check your performance, exam planner. For example, if you're starting on the 20th, you can click in that you're going to start studying on the 20th, and you want to sit for the exams, let's say for fall and Feb, then it's going to give you like a full plan for you to study and to sit for the exams in Feb, right? The 5 reasons why Wiley and why Emerge is that, as I mentioned earlier, we have the best content, including 12,000 CPA exam questions in total, efficient learning platform with bite-sized lessons. Take the best out of it, right? So I'm going to jump quickly on the CMA. So Wiley CMA is the only official materials from the IMA. So we are the only authorized materials from the IMA, right? There are other materials in the market, but we are the only authorized material, which means that we work closely with the IMA in developing the materials and enhancing the materials and publishing the materials, right? So, and also our materials is an exam-oriented materials. We don't get you anything from other content like CPA or CIA. Our materials are fully focused on the CMA exam in terms of content, in terms of questions, in terms of videos, in terms of everything, right? So this is the number one important thing that I think it's an added value for you guys. Also, you're going to have a test bank question. Test bank questions is like for part 1 and part 2, it's going to be more than 2,000 questions. So you have 2,000 questions between multiple choice questions and essay questions. So this is really important for you guys as well. And our exam platform is similar to the platform that you're going to use it officially in Prometric, right? So this is very important for you because you're going to have the same, let's say, environment that you're going to have it in the official exam. So the materials, the CME materials that you're going to get from Emerge is the study guides, the book, which everything will be digital. So you're going to have an ebook, you're going to have an e-participant guide. Participant guide is the slides that Dr. Hari will be running in class. So you're going to have the access to that. You can write notes next to each slide where Dr. Hari is explaining. And then you have a test bank questions for more than 3,800 questions, which is more than enough. So if you are registering with Emerge, you don't need to use any other materials other than that. So you have the full features the full tools to pass the CMA exam. So again, our partnership with Emerge is really beyond, beyond like only to support students and everything. We believe in Emerge. We have aligned strategies together. We work closely together to really achieve the students' plans and dreams. And I think you guys, again, you have done the first right step family on the weekend. I know it's not easy, leaving your families, leaving all the fun things to do and coming here. But again, in order for you to really move up the ladder and advancing in your career, you need to sacrifice on a few things for a period of time, 6 months, 1 year. It depends on you, of course, and how much you're putting efforts into it. But I believe the return on investment will be fast, will be worth it, right? So, and these are some testimonials that I would like to share with. Probably in 6 months' time, 1 year time, I need to see some of your testimonials here, right? Finally, I would like to share with you this talk, which I really like. Certification, diploma programs are win-win-win. The certifiers benefit, the certified benefit, and so does any employer, customer, or client who relies on the certification. That's the reason why we're going to dedicate every market leader in every global industry to offer certification program for its key employee. Yeah? Any questions? Thanks a lot.
Finish it. Okay, I'll start with my part. First of all, thanks, Zai. So I must thank all of you to make your time available for this seminar, number one. Number two is that I must thank 3 of them, Mani, Murali, and Dhananjay, who are my successful candidates who have passed CMA. They will also agree to share. Murali comes from the seminar, what was conducted from the IMA, straight from the seminar is here. Mani, leaving is all the month beginning reporting is here. And Dhananjay, he was kind enough to accompany his staff here, come as a team to attend. So I welcome all of you. Right, now, my presentation is going to be structured like this. Why should we do CMA? Or why should we do any professional qualifications? What is the need for that? Number 2 is that what are the available options to us? Why we should select CMA or CPA, not ACCA, CMA, Indian CE or ICAA, right? So we'll try to give a lot of choices. I will try to tell you that why we should select CMA or CPA, number 2. Number 3, what is CMA means, what is CPA means, what is the course content, how to do the examination, all those things. Then finally, I'm going to call my people who have studied with me, how they are feeling after their passing the examinations, was there any progressions in their career, so how they feel having studied in Emerge, all those things they will try to share the experience. Then we will leave it to you, right, to take your decisions, right? So this is how we are going to structure the thing. Before we start, let me introduce myself. You know my name, right? I'm graduated from Madurai University in India, BCom. Then I passed professional examinations from 3 countries. I'm India, UK, sorry, not UK, US and Canada. 3 countries I passed qualifications. I got 25 years of work experience. I got 1979 to 2010. I was working like you in industry. Because of my passion for teaching, I resigned my job, started this industry. With God's grace, we are doing very well. 2006 we started. Today almost how many years? 13 years we have been working successfully. We created more than 600, nothing else you can do that. Inflation, right? What were the inflations before? School fees, how much you were paying, how much you are paying? Tremendous. I have to do something so that my income level should go up. That is also another factor. Need for professional qualification. Wherever you go, they are asking you you are a CA or ICAA or CPA or CMA. If you don't, that's the first filtration point. That's a market, because Now try to understand, 15 years back the market was totally different. The market was completely dominated by the private institutions, Algorand, Alfutain. Only those guys were there. Today everywhere, Zai from Bailey, UK, they come, US, they come and they put their office here. Right? So everywhere, all over the places, there is a mushroom group of growth of multinational companies. Everywhere multinational companies. So all those multinational companies, they don't want CA of India, they want US or UK degree. Are you a ACCA or a US program? You have a CPA. This is what. So everywhere they need some professional qualification, then only. That's what the market are talking about. Now, what is an opportunity available to you? Understand that opportunities are going to be MNCs all over. That's an opportunity. That may be a threat. Same time, it's an opportunity. If I'm going to be a CMA, I am going to have plenty of opportunity all over the places. Number two, VAT. New opportunities for VAT. I'm a CMA or CPA. I'm a professionally qualified person. Go to the VAT authorities, ask for the license for practicing. VAT is one of the flourishing things. My audit firm, before the VAT, he used to come to me, Hari sir, can you give me some jobs? That was he used to request. Now, to find the guy, ask him to come to my office, sir, I'm not finding time. So only VAT guys are flourishing, all other guys are not doing well at all. One of the very prosperous chances for you to do the practice of VAT audit and consultancy, this is one of the opportunities for you. Digitalization, everywhere digitalization happens there. So if you are going to know that, that's one of the reasons CMA has introduced technology and analytics as one of the subjects there. So they want you to be master of the digital accounting, cloud computing, data mathematics, plus data analytics, big data, all those cryptocurrencies, everything you must know that. I have no idea at all. But if you are going to study CMA, they recognize, yes, your syllabus continues all the latest technology, so you are going to have an opportunity. Lastly, last is IFRS. IFRS becomes mandatory now. So we must know what is IFRS is. CMA course is also designed for understanding the IFRS, some of the basics you will understand. Lastly, migration. I want to migrate to other country, or I want to migrate back to India. What are we going to do that back home? First question, I am from Philippines. Okay, I come here to work. So if I go back to Philippines, first thing is, where are you from? UAE. How many years you worked? 10 years time. So do you have any auditing? Yeah, we have auditing system. Do you have any taxation? Nothing. So Philippines has got full of taxation, right? So there you have a taxation, you have got an excise duty, you have got a customs duty, you are familiar with all the things. After coming here, from accountant, you become a bookkeeper. You know only debit credit. You know how to tax accounting? Please, I don't know. So your skill levels have come down here, right? So I want to take it. I want to keep myself update all the things so that I'm ready to work. Even going back home, they recognize, yes, I have got the required skills. So if you are going to be only a BCom, your skills have got come down, it is not going to be enhanced. So in order to prove the market that you got the required skill level, you have to do that. Okay, now in terms of micro, what is going to be within myself? Try to understand my strength. You guys are non-residents of your country. That's a special experience in the international market you have. That's an advantage to you. I worked in UAE. I want to go back to India. You go to some of the companies like Infosys or some other countries. You are going to be taken as, okay, you have experience in the international market. That's going to be one of the plus point. Number two, non-resident. How many people are non-residents of India? We are the cream of creams, right? So we are the elite populations, right? Non-resident Filipinos. You are the elite cream. So you got automatically some skills built in which you are not aware of it. Being an NRI, I know where to come and how to come out of the problems, how to handle those problems, you know better than anybody else. That place, when you go to India, you will find it. You try to interact with the other guys, you feel that guy is dumb, you are a little bit more competent than guy. That feeling will be there. So that extra edge, the personality, the capability of yourself to handle the problem is much higher as a non-resident of our countries. Next is competency. If I'm going to do CMA, I'm going to have additional competency, and I have got a financial strength. Are you ready to spend 15,000? Yes, I have. When I was in India, 15,000, you will try to convert it into rupees, it's going to be much higher. 2 lakhs rupees? That's how you look at it. No, I don't want to do this course. But here it is an affordable course. Now you start comparing with the MBA. Instead of spending 100,000 dirhams on MBA, it is better to spend only 15,000 dirhams. So I have got that strength of spending 15,000 dirham over a period of, don't think that my course fees is 15,000. I'm trying to talk about the entire course cost is going to be only 15,000. It includes exam fees, registration fees, my fees, Zahi's fees, everything is included. Everything put together, it's only 15,000. Compared to 100,000 dirhams, much cheaper. I can afford to spend. That's what the very important. Why? Bankers are ready to give the credit card. You come and spend that money from the credit card. Take it as an investment. You are spending so much money on the Dubai Mall, wasting your credit card amount, rather than spend it for education as one of the investment. That is what my point is. Weakness of yours, I have no certifications. I have no knowledge. I know only bookkeeping, debit, credit. Even Hari is going to ask me some questions. You want to test me? Test you guys? Whether you have the basic knowledge? I don't want to harass you because you are guest to me. I don't want to harass you. I know that what is the level of knowledge we have. Right? Still, Mani, you want to try? So we forget, we study, we forget. That's what our thing is. That should not be the case. You have to keep yourself updated. You have to prove when you go to the interview hall, you should be confident. Yes, I know everything. So that is not there. So you have to keep the comfort level. You have to have that knowledge level. Not capable to work in a competitor. If I go back to India, I'm going to be looked at as a bookkeeper, not an accountant. So you have to acquire the skills. Not recognition in the internal market. With a BCom, I want to migrate to Canada. Is it possible? Not at all. They are not going to regard you at all. You are not even a bachelor degree there, because their bachelor degree is 4 years program. Right? In Lebanon, it's 4 years program. But in India, we studied only 3 years. We are not bachelor degree. We are called as associate degrees in US, Canada, as well as in UK. We are not considered even for bachelor degree. So what is the job you will be doing? You may be an accountant there. There you will go and join as an accountant clerk. So that's a level of knowledge we have. Lastly, we are lacking confidence. I'm only a BCom. Whenever you go for the examination, whenever you go for the interview, that feeling is always there. I'm not having any professional qualification. All other guys sitting around me are professionally qualified. So how can I face the interview? That itself is going to put you down. So in order to overcome, you have to have the professional qualifications. Once you have the professional qualification advantage, I'm having a competitive edge in the market. I can go, I'm a CMA, confidence. Money goes to the interview, you get selected. He comes and thanks to me today, sir, because of you. Not because of me, it's because of the CMA certification, you have that competitive edge. That's what very important. Next. Global opportunity. Opportunities are going to be plenty. Previously, I was looking for only Al Ghurair, Al Futtaim. Now I can go to any country. Even Wiley, he can give a job to you. He is from US. He is going to recognize CMA, CPA. He has given a big list of their profile. What are the companies which recognize CMA? Global opportunities are waiting for you. Even I want to go back to India. Indian companies will not give a job, but there is multinational company, they will give you a job at a cream of the salary. Advantage. Resilience. Market slowdown doesn't affect. Why? I have the qualifications. If not this company, I'll go to some other company. That resilience power, right? That defensive systems is built in you. Next. Growth. I can grow. Being CMA, I can grow up to financial controller easily by experience. So one is education. Yes, I completed. Experience. You build up your career by gaining the experience, then sky is that opportunity for you. Financial stability, I don't care. My salary level has gone up. I am comfortable. That stability automatically comes. Finally, social esteem. You are being regarded as a professional. That gives you a lot of satisfaction. End of the day, your wife is happy. My husband is a CMA. Correct? Yeah, that gives a lot of social esteem. You previously become you are only a BCom. Now money has got more and more recognition at home. That's called the social esteem. That is going to be the power of you. So when you go to a relative's place, my husband has passed CMA. That is going to give an additional status to you. This is going to help you in building up the family. Try to understand. My father was nothing. I'm only a chartered accountant. I become internationally qualified person. I can give better education to my daughters. My daughter is competition to me. They say that dad has done this one, I must achieve something better than. That competition edge comes there automatically, your family. the DNA is going to be improved automatically. What is the DNA you are going to passing to the next generation is much better than this. So you may not feel it. Over a period of time, you will feel that. Right? So your education is going to be the foundations for the future generation of ours. Try to understand. That is what I'm talking about, social esteem. You are going to be a BCom, your son may be a BCom. But if you are going to be a CA or ICW or a CMA, your sons would like to better than that. That's how the family tree works. So try to understand. So foundation for social esteem is built in there. Okay. Finally, which course I have to do that? What course will do that? What are the opportunities available there? Philippines CPA is recognized here? I'm asking you. You are from Philippines, right? So is it CPA Philippines is recognized here? Yes. No. That's what she is trying to do. Some companies may recognize, many of them they don't recognize. Indian CA is recognized here or not? Not much. It is recognized. I'm not saying that. It is recognized by some companies, still recognized, but many companies they prefer all the Western degrees. Understand that first of all, Western degrees, right? Now we'll try to understand what are the countries which we have, what are the options available to you. Now try to understand what is a management accountancy. US we call it as a CMA CPA, and in UK same thing is called the CMA for management accountant, ACCA or CA for the public accountancy. In India we got CMA or CA. This is the only options available there being in UAE. Correct? So locally, this is what recognized in the local market. Any one of the degrees you must have. Can I do the Canadian degree? Look at it. Canadian CPAs are recognized only within Canada. Nobody asked for the Canadian CPA here. But can I do a CPA of Canada here? You can't do it. No facilities available at all. Can I do a Philippine CPA? No. I have to go for the examination in Philippines. So those things I have deleted. So what is possible within the territory of UAE, that's what I've given here. So within this, how we are going to rank it, now try to understand. Indian degree, right? UK degree, US degrees, only 6. I put all the courses. What are they? CA of India, ICWA, previously called, now it is called CMA, ACC of UK, CMA of UK, CP of US, this is the same. Now, what is the number of papers you have to write? From here to here, how many papers? All the examinations required 14 papers. There can be 2 levels or 3 levels. The levels can be entrance examination for CA, then PE2, professional, something like that, right? So that's going to be the intermediate exam, then the final exam. 3 levels are there. If it is ACCA, foundation level, professional level. All the courses has got 2 levels, 14 papers. Why 14 papers? Why these guys are giving in just 2 or 4 papers? You must understand the difference. All these courses, entry level is going to be higher secondary. When you complete your schooling, straight away you can go into the courses. So first of all, these courses are designed to upgrade yourself from your school level to college level, then final level. That's why they got 2 levels. First foundation level is going to upgrade yourself to the graduate level, then final level is going to upgrade to your professional level. This is how it is designed. Whereas these courses, minimum entry level is going to be bachelor degree, CPA, master degree. Indian BComs are generally not eligible to do CPA, try to understand. Whereas Philippines, yes, Zahi can do CPA. Whereas we cannot do it. We need additional 1 year, maybe a postgraduate, or unless otherwise you have studied from a class university, A class college, you may be eligible even with BCom. So I will explain the things later. So here entry level has been increased to, bachelor level. That's why I'm not going to give you the upgrading yourself from the school level to the graduate level. This is exempted. You just give the papers only for the professional level. 2 papers are there, 2 papers, not 2 topics, 2 papers. Here all the 14 papers are 14 subjects you have to study. Here the 2 papers includes more than 3 to 4 subjects. Here the 4 papers includes more than 10 subjects, understand that. But we will test you only by 2 examinations or 4 examinations. That's the thing. Most of the things are descriptive. The ACCA is slightly changing now. Descriptive. What is descriptive? I'll go to the examination hall, they'll give a paper, pencil, I have to write 3 hours going on sitting, writing. Can I do it at this? Can I do 30 pages in 3 hours time? My hands are paining. I've lost my age. I'm not 20 years of age. I'm already 35 or 30. I've lost the touch of memorizing all the whole thing. Not possible, right? So we cannot remember our own spouse name, our spouse birthday, how many times we get kicked by them, right? So we can't remember all those things, but now I have to remember the entire books and I have to go and write a story, because I used to go and write the ACC exam. One examination I find it difficult is the ethics bloody exams. Ethics exam is completely a dry subject. They've got one paper on that. I have to remember, my age does not allow me to recognize. Problem, because these examinations require not your skills for application. It requires memorizing it and reproducing it, but over a page, when the ages catch up, you lose the skills. So it becomes very difficult. You look very difficult. After that, are you going to, work with that particular paper? Ethics examination, anytime you bother about ethics on the examination, on the practical life? Never. You went and you write that examination, which is of no use at all. Rather than the CMA 15% marks just to read 3 or 4 pages, that is what ethics, more than sufficient for me. You understand? So this is all descriptive format, manual examinations, conducted only twice in a year. Look at the pass rate. India is the worst scenario. 6% is the maximum pass rate in India for CA. 6 out of 100 people only pass the exam. I am one among them. Then you can understand what sort of elite people. When some people come and say from India, CA, so you have to look him up, because he's one of the 6 out of 100 people. Only intelligent people join CA. Out of that, only 6% of the people pass the examinations. Nowhere in the world I have seen. Nothing, nowhere. Only in India it happens. Don't think it's because of the difficult level. It is not that. Indian population is so much. If I am going to allow every person to pass the examination, entire India will be CAs. That's why they want to filter. So you want to become a CA, you must have a higher competitive edges should be there. Then only you can pass the examinations. Fine? So very difficult. Not that all the people who fail the CA examinations are stupid guys. People who fail the CA intermediate, they come here, they pass the CMA CPA in first attempt itself. They are not stupid people. Because of the competition level is like that, very difficult. Now look at your ACCA, 30 to 35%. Now look at your CPA, 50% is the pass rate, and CMA is 35 to 45% is the pass rate. Pass rate is very high. Examination is only 2 paper. All are computer-based examinations. All you have to, 75% questions are click of the button. Color of the sky is blue, green, white, red. Which is the color? Tick it and come. But don't think that it's so easy. Right? So all the questions will be more or less similar. You may find it difficult, but my students will definitely crack through. They will come and share their experience. So much more easiest, not in terms of the knowledge level, in terms of giving the examination is it's easy, right? Computer-based examination, all the 200 days examinations available there in CPA. Now from July onwards, 365 days examination is available there, except the weekend holidays. July 2020 onwards, examination is open every working day. Any day you can go and write the exam for CPA. July 2020 onwards, no window system, nothing. You can write the exam anytime throughout the year. Whereas in CMA, the examination center is open for 50% of the time. 6 months the examination center is open, 6 months it is closed. January, February examination is there, March, April, no exam. Then again, next 2 months examination is like just 2 months, alternate 2 months examination is available there in CMA. So easy. I want to give the examinations on a Sunday, please go and give. I want to give it on Monday, you can give. I want to give it on a Thursday, you can give. Only Saturday, Friday, it is not available. All other days in a week, you can give. That's what CMA is. CPA, July 2000 onwards, any day you can give. Any working day is fine. Okay? Now, what is the recognition level globally? Look at it. CMAs and CPAs regarded as number first number 1 degrees. 2 is UK, and third is going to be Indian degree. Indian degree is not better. So if there is a CPA coming, if there is a CA comes, these guys will select CPA. That's what global recognition wise. US comes first, UK comes second, and third is going to be my Indian qualifications. But recognition within UAE, same status. What is recognized globally, same thing recognized in UAE, but in Indian market, it is different. Indian market, CA, CPA, CA, ICWA is first. Second is going to be US, third is going to be the global degree. So don't think that what I planned, what I executed, is it in line with the budget? That's the third area they do. Then fourth area is going to be that, no, I am not doing as per the budget. My performance is not up to the mark of the budget. Then you find out the area of a problem. Either the material cost is higher, labor cost is higher, or overhead is higher, or sales are down. Find the area, then you have to suggest the management where to take action. So what is the management? He sits, he's a nerve center. He is the middle of the management. He is the middle of the business house. He is trying to support in 2 ways. What is that? Budget. He compiled. In order to management should be given a target, what they should achieve. Who is supposed to give the target? Management accountant. We are setting the target. What should achieve? Or if I'm going to invest in a new business, is the business is going to be all right, it's a good investment or bad investment? We do the project analysis. It's called the capital budgeting or investment analysis. We do that, then we'll try to implement that. Fine. So designing the target, either it's a new business or existing business, operational plan or the capital budgeting, we do the planning for them. So that's the number 1. Okay, after that, we started the company. Suddenly there is a UAE economic slowdown. So what shall I do? We'll come to Zai. Ask him, Zai, break even. What is the break even? How to calculate break even? You are aware of it? He's not aware of it because I'm asking him to do CMA. He's not doing it. If I'm going to be a CMA, I know how to calculate the break even. I will go and advise the management, guys, you must do minimum sale of this much. If you don't do that, company is going to make losses. We have to advise them. We have to direct them. It's okay. Then they all struggle hard to do that. In spite of all the Dubai Mall sales, still I could not make the break even. Now you are going to be the financial controller of Emirates Airlines. Emirates Airlines is doing what business? Aviation. They are supposed to take aircraft from one designation to other designation. What they are doing that? But these guys are doing the catering there. They try to make all the pastries and all the things. As a financial controller, you think it is funny? Yes, it's. Why should they do this job? Why should they have an Emirates catering? Can we call some of the JW Marriott, ask them, can you take over the entire catering business? I'll outsource it. Now you have to take a call. Should I run the catering business myself or shall I outsourcing? This is what the dilemma is there. What shall we do? We have to take a call. We have to make a cost benefit analysis. Money is going to be called by the management. They will say that, oh, guys, okay, how much UAE accounting department cost? You say that for accountant, my salary, all the things put together, X is that amount. So why not be thinking of outsourcing to India? India is one of the flourishing outsourcing business. They got an expert. We will send all the transaction there. Let them keep the accounting there. Why should we have 4 people? Visa, VAT, blah, blah, all the things. We can avoid all the things. So now you have to take a call. You have to say that what of cost of maintaining accounts department in UAE? If I outsource, what happened? Take a decision. You have to take a call. One branch is not doing well. We have got 4 branches or 5 branches, Dubai, Align, Abu Dhabi, etc., Sharjah. One branch is not, they are going to come back. Shall we maintain the branch? Shall we close down? Again, you are persons who have to manage the company. Evening only you are supposed to teach. Yes, don't teach. He allowed me to do that operation 2006 to 2010. I was in a position to manage. Beyond that, right, I have to handle Wiley, I have to handle so many people, it becomes a headache for me because I can't handle, 2 or 3 hours time. I have to handle my classes, administrations, with the KHD, licensing, lot of headache. I said, let me slow down. It is not going to be I can't work like this forever. I said, please boss, leave me. Anytime you want, I'm ready for consultancy services to you. I opened another company called Emerge Management Consultancy. You have seen that company. That company is purely for giving advice. Otherwise, I'm not at all operating this company. Anybody wants to take it, please come and take over. I don't problem. But that company has been formed, only give advices to him. Try to understand the importance. You have the wisdom. You have the control of the company. You are in a position to give the directions. Nobody is going to leave. That's what the level you have to try to, do that. First level is going to be CMA. We have to skill ourselves, increase our skills, then you have to make an expertise knowledge out of that, then you are the, you are the guy. Nobody can dispense with. Okay? Right. So this is what we are supposed to study. Whatever the things you are going to study in CMA, 100% you will be using in the middle level or top management level. Understand? One more way why CMA is recognized. Now try to understand. Most of guys are doing your transaction processing. Accountancy can be divided into 3 stages. The initial stage is when you start the career, you will do the transaction processing. What is transaction processing? Passing the depreciation entry, passing the payment voucher, keying the payment voucher. Top of the guy, he will not talk about transaction processing. He will not talk about decision-making support system. He will talk about strategy, how my company should be the next 5 years or 10 years. What are the risks possible? If the economy is going to slow down, what shall I do that? I have to take a pharmacy company. Why? That company can never die. Or take a Aster pharmacy or hospitals. Why? Hospital patients always increasing. That's a very lucrative industry. Or try to take some of the food industry, which is going to be ever-growing business. So in one side, I'm suffering. Another side, I'm going to take over another company which is all the times flourishing, which is going to be a hospital industry. So I can merge together. These are the strategies I want to work out. You understand? So that level you'll reach it. That's called the last level, called the strategic planning or the risk management. Again, you need a professional knowledge to do that. You understand? So I'm trying to do that. What all I'm trying to do that, guys, from the transaction processing level, try to equip yourself so that you can try to go to the next level, management supporting level or strategic planning level. This is what you must try to understand, try to grow in your career. Fine? No, I want to be an accountant forever. I leave it to you. But try to understand, company wants professional qualifications. First filtration point, anywhere, any company you apply for, first filtration point is, you are available for finance manager, are you a CMA? No, goes out. First level itself goes out. You are going to be a CMA? Okay, you are selected. Once you go for the interview, who is sitting there? Money is sitting there. Money asks, is he a student from CMA? Which place you have done? Emerge, you are selected. Here and there I'll do a little bit of marketing, don't mind, okay? Why? We do not teach accountancy. We are trying to systemize your system to our system. Our logo is, you know what is our logo? What is our logo? Making accountants to, yes, Ron? Business professionals. I don't want you to be an accountant. I want you to be a business professional. That's what my objective of setting up these branches or this company is at. I don't want you to work as accountant. I want you to be a business professional. I want you to be here. Call shots everywhere. I want you to be the driver of the company. I want you to drive the entire business. Because of you, the company should run, not because of the operating team. You are the driver. You will be giving a set of direction, take the bus towards a direction. Any wrong way they go, direct themselves. That's the role we are trying to play. So we are the drivers for running the organization. Soon from back end, come to the driver stage, try to give a direction to the company, drive the company to your own style, your own direction. That's what your success is there. Is it clear? What is the role we are going to play? Fine? CMA pass rate. Look at it. What is the pass rate for part 1? 35 to last. This is what 2018 figure, 40%. What is part 2? 50%. 45 to 50%. 1 of 2 students pass the examination. In Emerge, 2 out of 3 students pass the examination. If you follow Wiley, they say 80% of the students successful. Can't we be one among them? 1 out of 2 students, can't we be one among them? Easily achievable, right? What are the topics we are going to study? This I've given there, may not be relevant to you. I already given the other slide. This is going to be, we got a very clear cut stated. There is no question of cancelling the classes or postponing the classes. Our classes start date and final date is always fixed. In the middle, there is some issues. we'll try to take the compensating classes, but always our closing date, start date is fixed. It is not other institution. You go to the institute, teacher is not coming, so cancel the classes. Has ever happened to you? Never. We never cancel the classes. Class is there, fixed schedule. Teacher, who are the teacher for you? Only me, nobody else. I'm the only teacher for you. All right, nobody else. So I'll be teaching. Classes are very rigid, completely. If there is going to be, suppose there is some holidays comes there, we will not leave you. We will ask you to come on some other day. We will compensate it before this fixed schedule. Because based on that, you would have paid money for the examination. I don't want to delay because of me. So never we delay the finishing dates. Fine? Now, how the examination pattern, I will explain to you. The examination is going to have 4 hours. First struggle, 4 hours. Have you ever sit in one places for 4 hours in life? No? But we have to sit for the exam. At the age of 30 plus, 4 hours in one place, seeing only the computer. It is not a YouTube. YouTube means I can see for even 40 hours. But it is not YouTube. It's all subject. I have to concentrate at 4 hours time, fighting with the time. Very difficult job. At the age of 45, when I was passing the examinations, I couldn't do that. Because when I'm seeing the computers, my wife comes and disturbs me. I am a young guy. My girlfriend comes and talks to me on the screen. I could not focus on my subject. So many disturbances, right? My boss comes and shouts at me suddenly in my imaginations. So many bubbles surround my dreams. So many people come and disturb me. So with all the disturbances, will I be in a position to do that? Challenge for you. So what you have to do that? You have to cultivate the habit of sitting and trying to do that. So we are going to give how many mock tests for you? 4 mock tests are conducted, 3 hours each. Not only to test your knowledge, to create the habit of sit in one place, focus, focus, focus. We create the mock test for you. So you will come here, he will sit, you will concentrate. Before you go out, you write in the examination, madam will give the corrections immediately. She will say, are you going to pass or not? The result will be first declared by us, then only the institute will test you. So if you are going to score 70% in all the 4 examinations, you will pass. What was the score, Mani?
First test I scored only 56. He immediately told he will not get through. Like he was right actually. But the next 3 tests were I was above 75.
Okay. Dhananjay?
So I used to do well.
Very good. Murali?
Yeah, the first it was first attempt. No, I did not go to the next level. That means less than 50%.
Okay.
Then after that,
You started giving the mock test. Then you passed. See that. 3 of my students all endorse that mock tests help you to pass the examination. Mock test is going to be a clear-cut thing. So no other places you have got this mock test at all. Only in our institute we have. I'm not blowing my trumpet. I'm telling because it has been clearly scientifically analyzed what all required for you to pass the examination. These mock tests, 4 mock tests per part. Divided clearly. You can see that section D 1 mock test, then section B and C together 1 mock test, then E is going to be another one. Like this, it has been designed properly to test your knowledge in a staged manner. Right? Okay. Right. 100 multiple choice question, 3 hours time. Then what should I know next? I passed out of that 100 questions given to you, minimum you must score 67 questions right. Then only you will be allowed to go to the essay questions. Once you move to the essay questions, you have done well, you will pass the examination. But you have not passed the minimum threshold of 67 questions out of 100 questions in the multiple choice question, they will check you out from there itself. They will not give you the essay question. Thank you, try again later. That's what the message is going to be. So our first target is going to be 67 out of 100 questions. You must make it all right. In Emerge, more than 90% of students, they will get through the multiple choice questions. From multiple choice question, they will move to the essay question. There, some people, they goof up, they may fail. But 67 out of 100%, they passes the examination. That's what it is going to be. Fine? Any questions on this? Total mark given is 500. You have to score 360. Means that 72% is the pass rate. 72% is the pass rate. It is not an Indian system where 35% is the pass rate. This is a 72% is the pass rate. Most of the questions are going to be multiple choice question is tested for 75%. So you can score this, right? I want to tell you something that. So what is the maximum score? Who has got it? in the last window. You know who is that? One girl called Sanjana. She is a student of, she's BCom first year. She has not even entered into the BCom. She is only going to enter into the first year BCom. From Middlesex University, she got the admission. She scored 460, correct? 420 she scored and passed in the first attempt CMA part 1. Another person, right, I forgot, I think his name is also Mani. He scored 460 out of 500, 92%. You know what is his qualification? Manivanan. What is his qualification? He is a B.Tech engineer he is. He passed with 460 out of 500. Two engineers are the top scorers from emerge history. 460 is the score by engineers. When the engineers can do it, why can't you do it? That's my point. You understand? All you need is that only 4 points. Plan. I must know when I'm going to join emerge, when I'll be giving the examinations. That should be clearly decided. Planning. Then organize. You have to spend 2 to 3 hours of your time. What you should do on a day-to-day basis, I'll give you. They're giving course calendar. I'll be giving one more planning tool. Sally will try to take a printout as and when you enter the first class, what you are supposed to do from first class till the examination. Day-wise plan is given there. Today, 30 questions you have to do that. Whether you miss your food doesn't matter, but 30 questions should be done. That's how the target is clearly given there. Right? Day-wise planning will be giving to you. So organize yourself to do that. Third is going to be put your hard work. You have to do everything. You have to come to the mock test. So whatever we asked you to do that, you follow the steps. Lastly, examination strategy. Going to the examination, you would have studied well, you have done everything, but the examination you could not express what you learned, then it's a waste of time. So for that, you have to train yourself. You have to have some discipline. You should not study in the last minute. Last day, some people cram for the examination. They try to go work hard, night to 24 hours they study. But the examination hall, they could not control the sleep. They will sleep and come. So these are examination strategy. Also, you have to plan it properly. If you do all the 4 things correctly, you are a CMA. Fine? Okay, we will help you on that. Now, similarly, there is a part 2 examinations are there. Same thing. So I don't want to repeat the whole thing. Now, how the classes are conducted, now try to understand. This is how we conduct the classes. We got 2 sessions are there. Now try to understand. We got a weekend batch and as well as a weekdays batches are there. Weekend batches is going to be only on Saturday. You can see only on Saturday. 9:30 the class starts, 1:30 it finishes. How many classes will be running? You can see P1 will be from December. We are going to start it on 14th of December. So it goes on run for up to November. So there is going to be 6 batches, P1, P2, P1, P2, like this it goes on. There's one more batch called the weekdays batch. For the people who are working on Saturdays, this batch is going to help you out. This batch is only on weekdays batch. It's going to be only on Sundays and Tuesdays. Sundays and Tuesdays at what time? 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 p.m. to, this should be 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Not 7 a.m. I can't work like that. So 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is what the second thing is going to be. Twice a week the classes are there. I want to spend time on the weekend. Okay. So you come on the weekdays batch. Try to spend your preparations on the weekends. That also can be done. So that is going to start on January 12th. Again, batch is going to be part 1 batch will be starting. So either one you can start. So if you are going to start the batch here in December, January, so you can finish the studies by January. You can give the examinations in what? February? Yeah, February you can give the exam, or you can give the examinations in May first week. You can plan it. So examinations can be, if you are a regular student, you are studying on a daily basis, you can give the exam immediately after finishing the P1. No, I want to revise it, I want to take more time. Then the P1 examinations can be given in the May first week also. So we will try to give you the suggestion how you can plan it for. Okay? This is all the CMA. I'll ask the questions later. Let me finish CPA also. Then I'll leave you. Any questions are, please make a mark of it. Then I'll explain or I'll clarify later. Next is going to be CPA. CPA is again the same slide. Multinational recognition, credibility in the globe, what are the jobs you can get it for, then where it is recognized. Now try to understand CPA is ultimate. Any people who would like to do the accounting career, I want to go up to the top level, you must do 2 years planning. First 8 months time, I'll plan it for my CMA. Once you complete my CMA, the next level, you have to upgrade yourself to CPA. Once you complete CPA, no more studies required, your life is secure. Why? This is the degree recognized. All these places, there is a mutual recognition arrangement. I want to travel to US, yes, job is there. I want to go to Canada, there is a mutual recognition arrangement. I'll show you that. What are the CPA of Canada, what they say? They accept the CPA of USA as if it's their own qualification. They ask you to pass 1 or 2 papers, not the professional paper, college level papers. Then they give you CPA Canada straight away. So you need not go through the CPA examinations of Canada. You need not go through the CPA of New Zealand or Australia. There is a shortcut route. I'm a US CPA, it is recognized there. All you have to do is that some additional subject you have to study, go and prove it to them. I have completed these additional topics, then you are going to be CPA of that particular country. That's how it is. Okay? Okay, this is what is the minimum requirement. I'll come back to that. Now look at it. Is the examinations available there? All these country people, we can give the examination from any one of the centers. So examination is available in your doorsteps. UAE examination center is there. All the people who are resident, who are having the permanent visa or resident visa here, they can write the examination in UAE. But people who are living in India, even though they do not have a residence, suppose I'm living in India, I'm living in New Delhi, I don't have a permanent visa, right? In that case, you can also come and write the exam here. For Philippines, it is not applicable. Philippines, you should be a resident of this country, then you can write it. But India, there is an exemption because Indian guys, they do not allow the CPA examinations to be conducted here. But there is a huge population of India is writing for the CPA. So in order to facilitate the Indian population, they say that Indian citizens or residents of UAE can write the examination from here. So I'm an Indian, I'm living in India, I'm not having any residency status, still you can write the examinations in UAE. Try to understand the special rule. Look at the pass rates. This is a pass rate. What is the pass rate? 63%. What exam? BEC. They are going to give a percentage, 63% is the pass rate. You now look at it, all the period. It was the top range. One paper is 63%, next paper is 58% is the pass rate, third one is 55, next one is 52. So you can see the results are more than 50%, up it goes up to 60%. You can't see such a result in any of the professional examinations. Say in India, UK, anywhere, this sort of a pass rates, you cannot do it. Highest pass rate, fine, only 4 papers. How many months? 18 months. Eligibility is a problem. Now Philippines, BCom, no issues at all. Zahi, Jordan, or Lebanon, UAE, no issues at all. You are eligible straight away because you studied 4 years graduation. India, you have a problem. India, you need to have a master degree to be eligible for, or you should have studied in A grade university, in A grade college, then you are eligible for. Philippines, no problem at all because they have some people study for 4 years, some people study for 5 years, both are eligible for the thing. So only people is, with the Indians, you are having a 3 years degree, you may not be eligible for, depending upon your university. Kerala University, definitely not eligible. Highest literate state in India is Kerala, but none of the universities are A graded, unfortunately. I don't know why. But there are many universities which is going to be A grade, especially Karnataka is one of the very popular state. Karnataka, all the universities are A graded, most of the colleges are A graded. So people from Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, you got a high reputation than other provinces. Philippines, no issues. All the people from the Middle East countries, no issues at all. Only Indians, you should be careful, will I get the eligibility or not. Pakistan, worst case. Why? Your degree is only 2 years. Even 3 years it is not eligible for. 2 years, how they will make. So unless you are going to be a master degree, you are not eligible for. In Pakistan, very clear. 2 years bachelor degree plus another 2 years if you have done your master degree, then only you are eligible for CPA. But CMA, you no restriction at all. You can do it. Fine? Right? What is the things? Now, to get the CPA, you need to have these 4 criteria. I have to complete the minimum education qualification, pass the CPA examinations conducted by them. You have to fulfill the experience requirement. Experience requirement, UA experience, you are working as an accountant, fine, no issues at all. So you'll fulfill. Only problem is passing the examination. That's why I asked you to come to me. Last is ethics. Ethics is open book examinations. So you have to study how a CPA should behave, what are the things he should not do that, all those things, some moral examination, write it, then you become a CPA. Fine. How the examinations are, there are 4 papers: auditing, financial accounting, regulation, BEC. BEC paper is nothing but both the papers of CMA is tested for one paper. You studied CMA, one paper is down. So this is the paper, BEC. Auditing, you are aware of it. What is auditing? Accounting, this is regulation. Regulation means taxes and law. US law and taxes, you will be studying it, right? Pass marks required is going to be 75%. Format of the examination, mostly multiple choice question. 50% is tested for multiple choice question. 35% is, this is going to be 50% is for task based. Again, another type of objective type of questions, right? This is not going to be completely writing, nowhere writing except this 15% in one subject is what you are supposed to write some report and other thing. Everything is going to be either multiple choice question or objective type of question. Easy to write the paper. I'm not saying that easy means in terms of knowledge. Knowledge is same level, but the examinations giving is going to be much easier. Okay? How will I do that? How much time you require? So you must try to understand. Now look at it. January, February examination is there. March no exam. April, May examination is there. In June no exam. This system stops from July onwards. All the month throughout the period examination is available there. There is no window system at all. All the 24/7, I will not say 24/7, all the 12 months examinations will be made available to you from July onwards. But till July, January, February examination is there, April, May examination. Anyhow, it is not applicable to you. Even you are going to start today, you will be writing the examination somewhere in the month of May, June. Okay? So July onwards, no window system at all. You can see that examination is available throughout the period. Okay, next is what, how to proceed it. This is what you will be writing, you will be trying to learn from me for 6 months time. So 6 months, the course is completed in 6 months time. The first paper you will write it on 3rd month, second paper on the 4th month, then this paper on here. So you can see that I am starting the paper on the 1st month. I can complete the entire paper within 8 months time. You are a hard worker, you are ready to work with me 24/7. I am ready to study every day 4 to 5 hours. I am ready to devote. Within 8 months time you can complete your CMA, CPA. No, I am not such a student. I am busy like money. I am having a lot of budget paper, reporting, etc., etc. I can't do that. Then study for 6 months time. Give the paper once in 3 months time. So you can complete it within 12 months time. Another options available to you. What are the restrictions? You must try to understand. The examination should be completed within 18 months time from passing the first exam. So when you given the exam, 4th month. From this month onwards, 18 months is the time allowed to complete all the 4 papers. So from 4th month onwards, 22 months you should have completed. So still you got another 9 months to go. Right? Even you go as a easy taker, I want to write the examination only once in 3 months time, still my structure, my recommendation suggests to you, you can complete it within 9 months time, still 9 more months is there. Because you started the examination now 4th month, you finished it in 13 months time, you have taken only 9 months to give the 4 examination, till another 9 months is there to complete the exam in case of any problems. You failed in one paper, you got another 9 months time to go for. Okay? Now look at it very carefully. Where is that we are going to migrate? Maximum 3 countries. US, okay, US CPAs from US it is recognized. Other than US, I am going to migrate to only 3 countries. What are they? Many people migrate to Australia. This is Canada. Another one is going to be New Zealand. Only 3 countries. Now look at it. In that countries, what they say is that same as US jurisdiction granting certification plus corporation law and taxation from an Australian university. I am a CPA USA. I want to migrate to Australia. All you have to do is that I am a US CPA. Okay. I joined Wollongong University, graduate level, taxation and the law I completed. Australian law, Australian taxes I completed. Show the papers to them. They give CPA of Australia. No need to give any other examinations. That is called the mutual recognition. This CPA US command the highest recognition by any country. I want to go to Canada. Everything is the same, except must pass chartered accountancy reciprocate. One more examination they are going to conduct. The examination is 2 examinations, 2 hours each. 2 hours each. One is on the financial accounting, another one is going to be law and taxes. These 2 papers you have to complete it. Only multiple choice question, 70 multiple choice question per paper. You finish it, then you become CPA of Canada. No regular examination at all. It's called reciprocated examination. Let us go to the next one, which is going to be New Zealand, another country. Same like Australia. Nothing else different. So try to understand, if you are going to be US CPA, you need not have any other additional qualifications or additional examination is required except for some of the basic level examinations of university in these 3 countries. These are the 3 countries we popularly migrate. So migration becomes much more comfortable in Australia, New Zealand, Canada. That's what the point I want to make it. Fine. This is a flow diagram which may not be right now. Register with the institute, right? We will try to support the evaluation, attend all the classes, register examination, apply for and do that. Now, why should you do it with the Emerge? Why Wiley? These are the 2 points I would like to make it. Try to understand our certifications. We formed the company in 2006. So 2006 to today, 2019, we are here, existence for 13 years time. We got so many awards from the IMA. We got an Excellency Award in 2012, 14, 15, 3 awards. Because every year we are trying to get the award, they get fed up, they cancel the giving the awards at all. After only 3 years they given, all the 3 years Emerge was the toppest. Not only in Dubai, it's in the entire Middle East we were the winners. All the 3 years. After that they stopped giving it because every year it becomes a formality. They call me, give a certificate and go. So they said no, we want to encourage other people, we want to give some other scheme. We left it. Okay. So these are the certificates I share with you. Excellency certificates from the IMA. Certificate of Madam got the, this is very noteworthy. Madam has won the best administrator award by the IMA. So our course, IMA has encouraged her. You are the major, you are enrolling maximum number of students in the in the Middle East. They have given 1 award to her. Why Emerge and others? I leave the decision to you, but if at all you want, you must compare it only with this comparative table before taking decisions. Many of you take a decisions because that is cheaper. How much cheaper it is? 350 to 500 dirhams cheaper. But what is the advantage you are getting? Here Wiley is with me. That's a major advantage. I have to pay money. All other guys are taking a photocopy, some old version of the data bank, they give it to you. It's all illegal. Non-copyright. Being a professional, you have to follow ethics system for yourself. So we never compromise on the ethics systems. So we pay extra, which charge from you. Second thing is we are the recognized by approved institutions by the IMA. Many of the other guys are all street guys. They can come and give something like that, they will give you. But we got complete assurance from the IMA. We got an assurance from Wiley. That costs us money. That cost we are trying to tell it from you. But we get you the advantage also. Being an IMA, we get you the things. For example, if you are going to register today, if you are going to take the membership before December, normal package is for 3 years package is going to be $965 you will pay for it. 3 years membership, CMA entrance fees plus registration fees $965. What is the price today? $405. There is a discount. So $405 you are going to get a discount because you are going to enroll with us. In addition to that, you will get a discount coupon for registering for the examination, $110 discount. So by registering before December, you are going to get $500 benefit because of Emerge. Are you going to save $300 by joining other institution, or you are going to save $700 discount? Sorry, not $700, $500, $550 discount. 550 is equal to how much? Approximately 2,000 dirhams is the discount design. So when you are trying to compare, try to do that. Is that institution is a KHDA approved? Is it IMA approved? Is there any partner with any course provider? Not only Wiley, he can be a course provider. Any partnership is there, Otherwise, he is going to give the pirated copy of the material. Is he a US certified instructor or somebody else? He may be an MCOM guy, he will come and take the classes for CMA. Is he a permanent instructor or he is a guest lecturer? Guest lecturer will come and go. He will come one day, he will not come other day. Every day new teachers will come there. Fixed schedule. Opening date is fixed, closing date is scheduled. Can they give the assurance? Testimonials. Look at our pass rate. We have got 3 students, you can interact with them. Lastly, support from classes. We support till you pass the examination. Mock test can be scheduled even after you complete your classes. I am available to you to clarify and to give the mock test to you. Mock test is available there. So decide, try to put all other people, whatever the thing you want to put, Zabilia or National Academy, anything you want to that, fill it up, then you try to take the comparisons, then it will be a good decisions by you. Now emerge, how it is going to support, now try to understand. During the review, we try to give you notes. In addition to that, Wiley materials will be provided to you, right? And homework, preparation strategy, assistant study plan, everything I'll give you that. Post review, after you complete your classes, still you can come for the mock test. You can discuss with me on exam strategy. I'll support sessions. Anytime you want any support, you have some doubts, you want to get a clarifications, you will get it. And any exam or subject updations, subject as syllabus has changed, so I can request Wiley, can you upgrade their access? He will do that. Post, there is an alumni group. I think Mani, you are there in the alumni group. I will be trying to share a lot of things. Now IFRS 15 revenue recognition standard has been amended, so you guys want to know about it because you got some practical implication on that. I'll be giving free materials to you. So this group, you can be a member during your lifetime or during my lifetime, whichever is shorter, right? So you'll be a member in that. You'll be getting free update on the professional materials. Professional institute updates, migration advice. Any persons want to migrate to Canada, you can just write it down there. So you can say any emerging family member who are there in Canada, there are more than 10 guys are available there in Canada. Those guys, they can come and advise, right? How to come, which is a country, which is a place. You can write Australia, emerging family member who is there in Australia, or any CPA completed guy who is in Australia, they are there. They are also members there. So you can interact. Now, Mani wants to recruit some people. So you can give the recommendation to me. I'll post it in the site so that our own family members can apply. So these are all the assistants available there. This is available. After you complete your things, you are there. I think you are a member there? Alumni? No. Yeah. So some people go for the membership. Probably you missed it out. So you have to take the membership. So try to understand. This is what it is. Auditing and attestation is the first paper. We are going to start the classes on December 20th. That's the start of the classes. You can think of December 20th going to be there. Lastly, this is what the course fee, right? You can see CPA, we charge 16,750 on installment payment, 17,750. CMA rate is going to be 4,400 for each part. Both part 8,300. IMA membership is 500. Exam fees is 415. But today, any person is going to register today, or any people who attended the classes today, they are going to register for the upcoming classes. You get a special discount. What is a special discount? For CPA, instead of 16,750, we'll charge you only 15,950, $800 dirham discount. Installment, 800 dirhams. For CMA, each part from 4,400 to 3,950. Membership also there. That is a separate discount. Membership discount plus the examination, that is $500 is available there. Okay? It is available only for the who are participant in the seminar, not to anybody else. Right. Finally, we have got 3 people. Roni is not there. Okay, fine. So we'll ask Mani to come and he has successfully completed CMA with us. So he would like to share his experience with us, right? Then we'll call Murali. Both of them will share. Then we'll leave the floor open for the question answer session. Mani. No. We are going to record it. Your speech will be there in the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hi, good evening, friends. I don't want to take much of your time. I know it's already getting late for you guys. Myself, Mani. Actually, I came to UAE with a post-graduation degree, thinking that I can grow further and I can reach a level which I wanted to be like a finance director or finance manager. but it was not the case. 5 years I worked in a company, and I was not able to progress further, and I got fed up because we know what we have to do until we complete the books of accounting for each month, but we could not progress because not professionally qualified. So after 5 years, I realized that I could not progress any further anywhere. It was very difficult. Then, uh, then I got stuck in my career. So that is where I took a call, and one of my finance manager advised me to take CMA or CPA, and then he recommended Emerge. Then that's how I came to know about Emerge. And then I joined. Then after joining, again it was a question because I did not have a professional degree before. And after the classes, and I gave a first mock test, and I felt very bad because I scored only 52 marks, I believe. And I told sir, I'm not going to continue. I'm just going to quit because I'm not able to perform as I liked or as it should be to pass. Then we had a one-on session. I sat with him for 10 minutes, I believe, and he gave me confidence that it's nothing impossible. And then he gives a quick fix, like just spend 2 hours every day. Every day, make sure you spend 2 hours. Then weekends, you spend longer hours. That's it. And then just go through my materials initially, and then you go to writing, you practice. And I just simply followed up blindly. I'm not the brightest of the batches. I'm not the brightest naturally also. I just followed what he said. And the next 4 mock tests which I gave, I was above 75%. I think ma'am has a record, I believe. So that gave me confidence. Then I went to the exam, and then I cleared the first part two, I think in first attempt, I believe. Not with a big score, but still I was able to clear it. And as I said, most of the ML students clears that first MCQ questions without any struggle. They will definitely go to exam. I know most of my batchmates who gave the exam, and they came back and told me all went through the MCQ questions. I was like, oh, I was not sure. I was not confident when he told me that you will get through MCQ. But it actually happened. And the second part, I took some time because of my personal commitments and future commitments. Took time to clear the second paper, but I was able to complete it. And then once I completed, even during the process itself, my way of working has changed. My way of approaching problems in the office changed. Then I was promoted, and I was able to contribute to the management directly, and then I was able to stand out from the crowd, and that is what you all may be looking for. So probably CMA helps to achieve that, and of course Emerge gives you a quick solution to further in your career and achieve whatever you dreamed of, or what you could not dream of also you can achieve. And thanks. I'm not taking much of your time. Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Murli. Can you change the mic 1 minute? Can you fix it as well? Leave it. Cool. What is it?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Murli. Okay, I'm working with Nico International, and I've done my graduate in 91, then PG in 96, and then after that I'm working here in UAE. But in 20 years there was a gap. Okay, I have not done anything, frankly speaking. After 20 years, I came one day to Mr. Hari. Okay, just to inquire about courses, whatever the professional courses. That day I was not having confidence that I could study and I can finish the CMA, because after 20 years I am studying, I don't know whether I can do that. But Mr. Hari said that age is not a factor, you can do that. Okay, but that is what today I am here. I have completed CMA in last February. Okay, so first of all, you all in the right place, because Mr. Hari sir, the class is very interesting, I can say that. Frankly speaking, his way of teaching is different. Minutes for just for review. Do that. Definitely you can finish it. Okay. All the best.
Thank you very much. Okay, now the floor is open for questions. We have got Mani, Murali, Wiley, myself available for your questions. Yes.
Sir, in CPA, those 4 papers, is a sequence in which we have to give, or any paper we can give?
You can give any papers. Yeah, you can start with any paper. We are going to start with auditing. So auditing, December 20th is going to be the auditing paper. So you can give the first examinations by February if it is possible, or April first week. That's what you can plan for it. And you can give it in any sequence. You can write all the 6. You can write the last paper first, as you can do that. But classes you will take continuously 6 months time. This is a package. I given 4 papers in 2 days time. You want to try it out, please? I given all the 4 papers in first day morning 1, evening 1, next day morning 1, evening 1. Many people think that I'm a superman. I'm not a superman. Everybody is a superman. The examination he given in the BCom, you would have given 6 or 7 paper in in 1 week, 10 days time. So everybody that, because you are getting catched up, you are getting old, you do not have the confidence. That's it. That's it, nothing else. So you study for all the 4 papers, you write in 2 days examination. What is wrong with that? Nothing is anything great. Don't think that I'm a superman, I completed all the 2002-3 professional degree. Everybody can do it. If you are going to, I told the 4: plan, organize, hard work, exam strategy. That's it. Anything can be achieved. Very important is that convictions. I want to committed to this. I will do it. For January, it's off season. A lot of people would like to travel, so not much crowd. So the 14th class, which is going to start coming week, it has got only 10 people approximately. So you can join the batch. Lesser number of people, you get more attention. You'll be sitting in front. I'll be monitoring. If you do that, then I'll do that. All other batches, there will be 25 people will be there. Then it's very difficult for me to track, one by one. Lesser number of people is more better. So try to take up the, right now there is a weekend batch is starting. So it's also got less number of people. Okay? Yeah. Yes? Okay. There are 2 things you can do that. You want to, you've done the classes. You want to write the examination immediately. You study yourself. Note down all the points for clarifications. Set up a time with madam. She will give a time. You come and clarify one-on-one basis. But I will not redo the classes. You have to study. You have to take notes of your doubts. I will clarify, number 1. Number 2 is going to be that you are going to give after about 3 or 4 months time, and there will be next batch will be coming. In the next batch, what are the missing classes, she will schedule you. Okay, so that classes can be, we can catch it up. So missing classes can be taken care of. Yes.
If you are falling short of this 120 hours, is there any bridge courses you can do?
Yes, we can do that. We can suggest you. So you are a BCom. Right. So which university? Kerala is a problem. But you can do a bridge course. So we can do a diploma in post-graduations, or you can start with the MCom. Once you complete the first year, automatically you will get the eligibility. You will get the eligibility. It all depends upon your migration plan. I can discuss with you more in detail, right? So you have any migration plans, because if you have a migration plans, you do MCom, complete the first year, then you get your BCom plus first year MCom, you will get the eligibility for CPA, but don't drop down the MCom. You continue the MCom second year also, it is going to be much more recognized outside. You want to go to Australia, Canada, then MCom full completion is equal to the postgraduate degree in Canada. So post-graduation in the foreign countries are much recognized. So that advantages you will be having it. So we will suggest you. So you just talk to madam, right? You can do that. But all what you can do is that I will suggest you start with your CMA. So when you are trying to, you already completed CMA.
No, I have completed part 2, part 1, I am waiting results.
Fine, okay. Then talk to madam. She will give a time. What are the courses available? We will suggest to you to get the eligibility. But CMA passing will not help in getting the eligibility. I know that will be your question. That will not be helping in getting the eligibility. Yes.
So for CMA, I remember we used to have that Hawk software.
Okay, you passed from the Hawk software. Okay.
So will have the same software like that?
Yeah. Software will have the same test bank software. Yeah. Same type of software. Now try to understand the difference between the Hawk and Wiley and Gleim. We have gone through all the things. In 2000 when we started with Gleim. But Climb was a very capsule form of textbook is there, not having any much of detail. Then we have moved on to Hawk. When we moved on to the Hawk, the textbook is horrible. Textbook has got so much in detail, as if they are preparing for the PhD examination they were doing it. Then we were migrating, because try to understand, Wiley is not the Wiley material, it is IMA materials. IMA materials, they were trying to give it to Wiley for publications. So it was more up for the examinations. So their questions and their way of presentation, their contents are more or less equal to the course content, what is required to pass the CMA. So once we started moving there, then we were finding this is the right material, because test bank is fabulous and the textbook is exactly what is required. It does not have capsule form, or it does not have a more narrative form. It's going to be exactly what is required for passing the CMA examination. So that's why we started following the Wiley. And for CPA is concerned, 2002 onwards till date, I am following Wiley. How I got into the IMA chapter, this Wiley CMA is a story. I passed my CPA only through Wiley. So I was following the Wiley materials for CMA. Because the reason is that there is one more material called the Becker's. It's all exam oriented, but the Wiley is going to be a more knowledge oriented. So you got more knowledge by reading the Wiley. So I used to interact with their course directors and all the things on some of the things. Some problems I find it, I try to talk to them. So I become more familiar with their course directors by myself at the time of a student stage itself. Then I started doing the things, then it was there. So I know Wiley's even before Wiley Dubai branch was established. I used to have the connections with the directors of there. So whenever they come to Dubai, I know Mr. Hariharan and I would like to meet. That's why, what is Max? What is Matt, right? So one of his branch manager or his predecessor, he came, and who is Hariharan? They know me, he doesn't know that. So that guy, he brought me to my office, and we had a very friendly chat, what is going on and all the things, and he was very proud that being a Wiley student, you started the institutes, you are following the Wiley material, we will give you all full support. Then I started the relationship with Maths. Otherwise, before that, for all my students, I used to get the order from Amazon.com. I was buying the material from Amazon.com. Then these people, they came and met that we can give you a lot of discounts and we can support the student. Their support is fabulous, no doubt about it, right? Some student has passed 3 examinations, he could not pass the 1 examinations, and your expiry date has come, test bank is expiring, they want extension by another 6 months time. I go, they will give it free, not a problem. So these sort of support facilities are available with Wiley. Materials also fantastic material. That's why we follow the Wiley. So from almost 10 years now, right? So we have been following Wileys now. For CPA forever. CPA we never looked into anything else at all. But I get all the material. I get material from Becker's, I get from Gleim. They all the time they entice me, please follow this. I'll give you more discount than Zahi. But still, Zahi is not aware of that. So, so all the time, I mean, all the people are known to me. Hawk, Mr. Brian Hawk is known to me, right? Because I've been dealing with them. If I go to the Gleim, Robert is aware. I know all the people who are the publishers. I have got a relationship with them. But I find that Wiley is that op material for us to pass the exam. Money studied with Wiley, morally studied with Wiley. So you may be a little bit earlier, but which year? 2000? Absolutely. It will be for your life, it will be available there. Yes, yes. Fine, no issues. I don't know that. Hmm? That
Yes, I think we can. It depends upon which bank are you have. But this Adib, when I did, they gave me 0%.
which
6 months. Yeah,
You can do that.
yeah, we can do that.
FAB, we recently did.
just check with them. Yes, any other questions?
Sir, actually, just I want to, this is for only for confidence, I want to add the confidence to these people to join Emerge only. Because we will start this our CMA Emerge. Because we are working in one company and Mr. Jay is our boss.
I know.
Already passed the CMA.
Okay.
He recommend Mr. Your name here because you are teaching excellently, very excellently. So we are motivated from him and we will, inshallah, we will join this company. So
Okay.
with the motivation of Mr. Jay,
Fine.
because this is a very good opportunity to join this conference.
Yeah. I already told you that the need for CMA. Most of the students who join CMA or CPA are from my previous recommendations. For example, Mani has been recommended by one of my old students. You know who is that student? He is a financial controller of Balaji Shipping. He is my first student of my first batch. Still I remember him. You know, right? So Balaji Shipping Company. So he is the person who has recommended him. So now he recommended more than 4 or 5 people. Now Dhananjay is my student. He passed. They know me. So when they are going to recommend, they are not going to just like the recommend. All the way he came along with you. That shows that what is the reputations we have, what is the credibility we have, what is the respect he is having on us and our institution. So this is all I can say. I don't want to the things. So my students, my old students are the ambassadors. I need not give a Google advertisement. People will come automatically because of my old people's recommendation. That's what it is kind of. So thank you very much for your nice words. Right?
Also one thing as well, you can, the major proof is also the testimonials that you guys have on the board.
Absolutely.
I mean, every time I come, I see like 100 more testimonials. So I think this is a really good proof for you. I know, I mean, coming to the class, I mean, you can, it's hard, but definitely it's better than doing it on your own. So do it. You have the opportunity to attend weekends and weekdays, so do it. It's always good to have someone to speak to and ask, you know, when you are a bit confused or maybe when you are like, you know, a bit demotivated. So you need someone to really keep you motivated and keep you on the right track. So yeah, and good luck.
And also try to understand, these are the US courses. You need some structured way of preparing. You can't do it yourself. I'm going to do a college education, distance education. I can do if it is a college education, but it's a professional education. You need to understand the concept. You must know how to analyze it, how to apply it. This is the very important skills we have to learn. So it is not that. Example, I've completed my CMA without any people's assistance. But for CPA, I went my classes. I went to Canada. I attended the CPA classes, review classes there. Right? So I've completed all my studies, but still there are so many points I can't understand because it's US law, US taxation, US GAAP, everything is US. We have no people to go and try to take the help. So I have to go for the classes, I have to take the tips and other things, then only you can pass the examination. So don't try to think that this money is going to be a waste or you are going to spend as an expenses. This is an investment. All the investment, whatever the money you are going to spend, you are going to take it back within 3 to 4 months after passing the exam. So your investment payback period is only less than 1 year. So you have to make an investment, then only you will get the benefit. That's all. So this is an investment. Try to think it. But where you are going to investment, with me or other people, these are the people who are already guided you. So this is what I can tell you that. Okay. Now thanks for coming. Thanks for Zai. Thanks for all my staff, Ron, Sally, Maria, for support. Thanks, madam. Good. Yeah. Thanks, Mani. Thanks a lot.